So you probably refresh your YouTube a bit, and hopefully it will start showing the live channel.
All right.
What's this? Oh, something sounded
All
there.
right. I'm muted now.
Okay.
I'm going to step to the restroom real quick. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. All right. Good morning. Oh, I see a Jeremy Smith. I see a Telemachus. I see a Jim Stute. I see a Nay. Jeremy Smith. I see a Telemachus. I see a Jim Stute. I see a Nay. All right. Sounds like we got some audio there. And I see a world's most dangerous Bessie. We're going to go officially live in a little less than 3 minutos. 3 minutos. So this is one of the Tomb of the Serpent scenarios that we're playtesting. I did a little bit of balancing yesterday, trying to... There's a lot of chaos in this scenario. There's just a lot going on. Baddies appearing from every nook and cranny and coming after you. So I decided to downgrade them to level 1 baddies for this playtest and see if I like that a little bit better, if it feels a little bit better. We'll just see how they work as level 1 compared to how they have been going. It's not a huge difference. It's only a difference of 1 dice. It changes them from being 4 dice 6 brawl, which is pretty scary that's beefy, and it takes them down to being 3 dice 6 in their brawl. But they're not actually.
And then once they're down, they're out.
Yeah, once they're down, they're out. That's the big one. They won't get that recovery check, and I'm not sure that that's necessary because of how many are appearing. You're going to get 2 at the end of every single turn, so I think that kind of will make up for it. Probably end up going to repeat all of that. We got 1 more minute. We have about 50 seconds before we go officially live. You look lovely this morning.
Thank you. I'm a little chilly.
You a little chilly? See, I got my space heater out.
I saw. I almost ran into it last night.
Yeah. It is a bit
I clocked it, but
a bit of a chipping hazard in the dark, for sure. So nice to see you all. I see a Damian Larson. I see a Charlie Stout. Hello, Charlie Stout. I see a Jeremy. I see a William Schmidt-Matzen. Very, very good. So we're definitely taking recommendations for 10 o'clock. Hey, everybody. This is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie. We're also joined today by Jeremy Smith from far off Kansas City, Missouri. We're going to put you on camera for just a moment there, Mr. Smith, if that is your real name. Look at that. Look at that. There's a Jeremy Smith up there. Look at him waving.
Hey, everybody.
Look at him waving. How awesome is that?
That's
so cool.
exciting.
So cool. Okay. So big thank you. Now, just a reminder to everybody out there, if you would like to do this with us on a Sunday morning, you ought to get signed up. We schedule about 2 months in advance. So I think right now we're actually looking at February. Yeah, I think we're actually scheduling for February right now. So, yeah. If you would like to do this with us on a Sunday morning, we'd love to have you. It doesn't matter even if you've never played Pulp Alley. Yeah. This is a very easy way to get involved and to play and to have fun with it. So Jeremy has recently started sharing his Pulp Alley games with some other folks there around Kansas City,
Oh,
but he's
awesome.
also done a lot of solo games as well.
Ooh.
So,
Love it.
yeah. This scenario is one of the chapter 1 scenarios for our new Tomb of the Serpent update. So what we wanted to do a little bit different is that we wanted to make the baddies a little more self-sufficient, a little more AI oriented. So they're not really played as another league. You don't have to have another player there to do this with you, which makes it perfect if you want to do these scenarios solo.
But you don't have the solo deck.
But you don't have the solo deck.
Or you don't have to have it.
You don't have to have it. You can simply play them as NPCs that are popping up. So we have some level 1 mooks that could be showing up, and that will be showing up 2 per turn. And then we have some serpent dancers, which could show up if we draw the right yellow card. We could have some serpent dancers pop up as well. We already did our pre-game rolls, and we already drew cards. So for Jeremy, he's got Lobster Johnson. For today, we're using the experienced version of Phantom Ace, and he's got his super-powered weapons with him as well. And then we have young Hellboy and Roz, the Wonder Dog. He has a free pass, a sidestep, and a warmed up. Those are really nice. The baddies have a distraction, an uncanny, and a focus to start with. And I guess there's no reason not to just get this scenario going. We'll talk about the special rules and so on as we go along. Otherwise, let's just get the action rolling. Okay. Jeremy, who do you feel like you'd like to start off activating? Which character do you feel like activating?
Let's get Hellboy over on that plot point.
Okay. Now, the entire table is a difficult area because of the crowds and everything, and we know that plot point is over 6 inches away. If he wants to actually run over and get on the plot point, then he will have to take a peril to make it there. Do you want to risk it, or do you just want to move 6 inches and come up a little bit short?
Let's risk it.
I think you have to, right? If you're going to actually block that plot point, then you have to go for it. Bessie's already given me an ugly face here. I guess that means we got a 3 right off the bat. A 3 with shoot, cunning, or might. Well, he has 4 die 8 in might.
Yeah,
Bessie?
I guess I'll go for that instead of using the free pass, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked you that. If you want me to go back.
No, I'm gonna risk it with 48.
Okay. I should have asked you.
We'll just play fast and loose.
There we go, fast and loose. That's how accidents happen, Jeremy. All Bessie has to do is get 3 successes. She can do that. I've seen her do it before.
Not a 1.
Nah, she got 1 success, and that means Hellboy's not going to be able to move. He gets held up over there. Oh my gosh, what is that? There's a tiger got him by the tail. I've got a Hellboy by the tail. It's plain to see. All right.
How long have you been playing?
Off to a great start.
We're going great.
Hooray! Roll your health check and take your injury.
Don't say that.
Oh, I see it happening. Hellboy by the tail, he passes his health check. He is not injured, boys and girls. Okay, so that means you get to activate another character. That means I'm going to gobble me up a plot point right there. All right, what do you think? Man. Who's next?
Can Roz get to a plot point?
She would have to run if she wants to touch it. Now, you could do Lobster first if you're going to gun down. Yeah. If you're going to try and gun that guy down. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think, honestly, after that first roll, I think I'm just going to free pass it and get Roz on that plot point.
Okay. Roz says, I'm going to run to the plot point and just sit atop it. And he's going to use his free pass instead of drawing for that random peril. So there it is. And she is on it. Okay. She doesn't really have any actions to do once she gets there. So I guess we're down to your gun maul and your lobster.
Oh, I forgot.
You have the lady in green, and you have the lobster.
let's move the lady in green up 6 inches and take a
Okay.
shot.
Oh,
it.
so it's going to leave her about an inch short of the plot point, but it is going to get her into short range. She'll have 3 die 6 coming at the cultist. Cultist will be trying to dodge with 2 die 6. You got a 6. I can dodge that. I can dodge that. Watch this.
Oh,
Bam!
boy.
Dodged it. Okay,
Oh,
did not.
You didn't. Yes.
I'm gonna have to roll a 1 dice health check.
He's gone.
And he's gone. Okay.
Yes.
Blip.
All right.
But she is now firing off a shotgun in a carnival in South Texas. Is definitely going to make the locals and the carnies a little bit nervous. So the entire table is now a perilous area for Little Miss Shotgun.
All right.
All right. Now, what's the lobster going to do? Is he going to just move 6 inches towards that plot point? He could move off over this direction where he's in between those 2 plot points, and that would actually give him a shot at that other baddie, or you could just let that baddie go. What are your thoughts here?
I want to move up into the middle and try to get another one out. I know that they're
Okay.
going to pile up on me if I'm not too careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So another 6-inch move. It's going to get you up on the other side of the ticket booth here. He's positioned there between 2 plot points. If he needs to go after one of them, he can. That is going to get you a shot at that fella. What was that sound? Oh, is that the monitor? Okay. He's over 6. You're not going to get a short range bonus there, but you're rolling 4 die 10 anyway.
And what does that sniper rifle do?
Oh, if you don't move, you get a +2 shoot bonus if you
Got
pitch
it.
a card. Yeah.
Got it.
So he's going to move over there. He's going to take his shooting. He's got 4 die 10. He did not run. 4 die 10. Let's see. And the baddie is dodging with 2 die 6. That's 20. That's all I need. I can dodge that. Okay, a 9 and a 7. In fact, I cannot dodge a 9 and a 7. So I'll roll a 2 dice health check and passed it. Oh, he's gone. All right, the other guy's gone. And now the lobster. The carnies and the locals are not thrilled about gunplay at their
One shot, and they're acting like I did something wrong.
At their local
like, really.
carnival.
Oh, come on, it's Texas. Everybody
It's
brings
Texas,
a
I
shotgun
know,
to the
Right.
carnival. Like,
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's just good, clean fun. So that is the turn. I don't have any baddies to move, so that will actually end the turn, except that I get 2 new ones at the end of the turn. What is it, doll?
Did you change the idea that we would?
Oh, you're right. The plot points move. Thank you so much for remembering that. Yep, the plot points are a moving. So,
Sweet.
yeah, I got to work that into the strategy too. So this one, 2 inches this away. This one, 4 inches this away. This one, 5 inches off towards the back of that wagon.
And then Roz.
That one.
Oh, I forgot about alligator.
1 inch towards the gator.
Sure.
Roz goes 1 inch away.
Perfect.
So it's only on this side of Roz right there.
Excellent.
So that wasn't bad. All right, so they shuffled around a little bit, and then 2 more cultists appear. 1 die 8 from the center of the table. Let's just see where they are going to go. One of them is 5 inches. The center of the table is this fellow's top hat right here. So 5 inches off this way,
and
8 inches off the other way.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. So he's where now. The cultists in this scenario are primarily concerned with the plot points.
Yep.
So their primary mission here is to get into contact with the plot points, secure them, and then start moving them off the table. So this fella here, he will not actually rush at Hellboy. And by the way, the tiger's not really there.
That's good.
That he will head off probably. Well, it looks like he's kind of in between 2 plot points. It looks like that one over there is a little bit closer. So if this cultist activates, He'll probably end up moving towards that plot point.
Yep.
They will move towards uncontrolled plot points. They will not move towards a plot point that is held by a player character.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there are no uncontrolled plot points on the table, in which case then the gloves come off and they start going after the player characters. All right, here we go. Jeremy, I guess we ought to draw 2 more cards.
Okay.
Jeremy, you drew
A lucky break.
a lucky break.
Well, that's nice.
That is nice. It's always nice.
You got
to
a
have
bad feeling.
I got a bad feeling. All right, here we go.
Just
Starting
look at,
turn number
pitch
2,
card.
and this is a 6-turn scenario.
Ooh, okay, we
so,
better start hustling.
Jeremy, who's going to start things off?
Let's start off with the lady in green.
The lady in green. As soon as she activates, she will
gets a
face
peril.
a peril.
And
Flip that card, lady.
oh my god.
3 successes.
I'm so sorry.
She's got to roll
Nope.
3 successes with
I
brawl.
had the
Nice.
feeling I wanted to get it out of the way with a character I didn't care about.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's fine.
So she's gonna have to roll 3 successes with brawl, might, or cunning.
Yeah, that's
she
not
cannot
happening.
do any of those. I don't see a card that will help her. She will have to roll a 3 dice health check. If she
Am I allowed
fails,
to dodge? I'm not allowed
yes,
to dodge
you
it,
can.
right?
Yes, you can dodge it, but even dodge isn't high enough to get 3 successes.
It is if
You
I
only
play sidestep, right?
No, that would only get you up to 2 dodge dice. So
Oh,
you'd have to
okay.
get 3.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
All right.
All right.
So she's taking those 3 hits. Take those 3 hits. Don't worry, Bessie can pass it. but
oh,
she
almost.
doesn't. All right. So Lady in
Dang.
Green is gone.
Bye, babes.
Easy come, easy go. She was a random event. She showed
Yeah.
up due to rolling an 8 on the random events table. Got a friendly local with a shotgun. All right. Now who's gonna die on your side?
Hey.
Let's put Roz on that plot point.
Okay.
Just park her right there.
Yep. And she could go ahead and attempt it. Is she gonna go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Double checking cards. Okay, here is her peril.
1 with cunning or might.
So if you pass this, that's when you'll draw a yellow card. So if you pass the peril, that's
And
when
we
you
can play
draw a
lucky
yellow
break then,
card.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1 with cunning or might, she has 3 die 8 in might. Only need 1 of these. Only need 1 of these.
Got it.
Got it. Easy peasy. Do you want to play your lucky break and draw 2 more fortune cards?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right,
Give the
your first
man 2 more
one
cards.
is stumble, and the next one is a danger.
Stumble and danger.
All right.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh, we get a yellow card now.
Now we get a yellow card. I'm just going to let Bessie draw. Bessie, whatever you do, don't draw. It's a trap. I'm guessing it's a trap. So when it's a trap is drawn,
You jinxed me.
when it's a trap is drawn, that means a serpent dancer comes out and attacks. Actually, the fight is not resolved right now. But what else happens is it's a trap goes back into the stack,
Mm-hmm.
and the plot point moves a d8 inches in a random direction.
Okay.
So that plot point is going to shuffle off 3 inches towards the other plot point. So it's going to move off over here.
Guess that probably is going to get picked up, yeah? Is it closer?
It is? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, that's pretty tough.
I'm going to measure that one just to make sure we're being... Yeah, that's pretty close.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if Lobster's within range to get it. He is not. Yeah, it looks like that cultist could head over there and grab it. Boy, what a tough decision there. Lobster's in range to get one of these plot points. He could get this plot point over here, or he could get this one over here, or he could try to gun down that cultist. You know, I don't know. That's a tough choice. You don't get points for gunning down cultists. Your real goal, your priority in this scenario is to get the plot points. But it's awfully hard to get them if they're getting carried off the table too. So it's a tough
if you're
choice.
able to grab one, might be the chance.
Right. So Roz is activated. Lady in Green is activated. We still have Hellboy and we
Lobster.
have Lobster. So, boy, that's a tough one. You have to weigh those options, because Hellboy is within range to go over here and get this one. Can't get that one. Or does Hellboy go against the cultist? What a tough decision. My gosh, Jeremy. I'm
think.
sorry. I hate to put you in such a tough spot.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Lobster or Hellboy. Which one of them are you going to activate?
Let's activate Hellboy and let's get him on the plot point that he can land on this turn.
Okay.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's see. I
Yeah.
think I was going to play a
That's a
card.
tough decision, but I
Let me
think
see
that's
if
the
I have
best route.
anything. No,
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
really
I
have
do.
anything. Okay. Hellboy wanders over here and he sits on the plot point, and that means he can roll for that peril. Draw him a peril, my dear. Make it another 3.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. Oh, that's his weak spot, though. He only has 2 dice in cunning. You're going to have to get one of those. You're going to have to get one of those.
Yes.
And
Woohoo!
she does. So she
Nice.
makes it past the peril. But guess what's in here?
Guess what's in here?
The serpent dancers await.
I can't believe you make it where it's a trap, goes back in. I'm really unhappy. Don't laugh.
It's not my fault.
Did I roll for a peril and then the plot point, or just the peril?
You rolled for the peril.
Got it.
And what the peril does, as soon as you pass the peril, that's when you get to draw a yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Because-
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still 6 of them lying here. There's no way she would draw It's a Trap 2 times in a row.
It's not. It's a plot point.
Okay.
Oh, 3 successes
Sweet.
with might, finesse, or cunning.
All right. So you run into the boss over there. Oh, that's a tough one. You're going to have to probably use your brawl dice. It's not brawl.
Your might?
Your might. Yeah.
Yeah.
3. You have 4 die 8 in
Might.
might. I don't see a card that's going to help you. I don't
Okay.
see any ability that's going to help you. All you have to do is get 3 of those successes.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Here
see
we
it,
go.
doll. All you have to do is get 3. 1,
Got
2,
him.
3, and the plot
Yeah,
point is
nice roll.
picked up.
Woohoo!
So what
Good
that
job.
does, what the reward for that one is that unpip me. What the reward there is that after you roll for a challenge, and this only applies to Hellboy, after you roll for a challenge, you may add X successes to the result. So when you fail on something, it doesn't have to be your next challenge, but this will attach to him until he uses it. It is one use. So kind of cool there. If he fails a challenge, you can unload that to try and beef up his successes. So that the boss is picked up. That plot point is now in your pocket. So the way this scenario works is at the end of the scenario, you're actually going to draw your reward cards. And the goal here is to get the experience card. And if you draw the experience card, then that means you captured the ancient relic that you were looking for. And that's how you have to do it. So you want to get as many plot points as possible to increase your chances of getting the ancient relic. This is a very interesting scenario. All right.
I have a question.
Oh, yes.
The serpent dancers, are they...
They are NPCs and they will behave exactly like NPCs do.
But so their priority is the plot points as well?
They are cultists, correct. They
Okay.
will do
Alright.
exactly what the cultists will do.
Okay.
However, because they're engaged,
Right.
fighting
Right. Okay.
will ensue there.
Okay.
But if they're not engaged, then they will run off and try and grab plot
Okay.
points.
Alright.
Yes.
Cool.
They have the exact same AI as the regular cultists, or the mooks do.
All right, so Lobster's the last one.
Lobster is the last character. He's going to have to get a peril as soon as he activates because they're yelling at him and throwing
One
cotton.
with cunning.
He can't stand having cotton candy hurled at him. That is his weak spot.
Can't
He
abide
only
it.
has 2 die 8 in cunning.
That's it?
Yep, 2 die 8 in
Alright.
cunning. Checking your cards. I don't see anything. Don't see anything. All you gotta do is get one of them. Good
Yep.
enough. All right. So
Nice.
passes
Woo!
passes the peril for the being wanted. Now you have to decide. You could go grab a plot point, or you could try to gun down another cultist.
Well,
Because if you don't gun him down, he's going to go over here and grab this plot point. Oh, that's a tough one. But if you spend all your time gunning down cultists, then you're not going to get plot points. Oh, this is such a quandary. Such a quandary.
I know the plot points are going to move, but I think I'll go over to this plot point by the two ladies. I'll park on it, and I'm gonna shoot that cultist.
Oh, he's gonna move over to the plot point and shoot the cultist. Okay. So 4 die 10.
Is that what's his close range?
5 die 10. 5 die 10, and I'm dodging with 2 die 6, and that's more than enough. That's more than I need. I can dodge you all day. Okay,
Not a
7, an 8, and a 10. Okay, so I can't dodge any of those. Cheater. All right, so I'm gonna have to roll a 3 dice health check. My guy's gone.
Woo!
Boop.
All right.
All right.
So,
now the baddies.
Am I allowed to play a danger during this?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna.
I'd play it on the mook if we were gonna.
Yeah, definitely play it on the mook because
Okay.
she is not gonna be able to. When this one activates, it'll start a fight, so she won't be able to get to the plot point. But this is where the tough decision is, I think. What if you chose to dodge here? Would you want to try to choose to dodge because then on your activation you could maybe try and go get a plot point? Or do you try and injure that serpent dancer here? Man, this is a game of decisions.
I'd probably dodge it, but
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
She's already activated, right?
Roz has already activated this turn, but you will get to activate first next turn.
Got it.
If you weren't engaged, then you could go.
Got it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
What do you think you want to do here, Jeremy?
Are you activating that one first?
I am. I'm activating my serpent dancer.
I am going to brawl.
Going for the brawl.
All right.
And I want to discard warmed up to get an extra brawl die.
Okay. So she could maybe even use her stumble. She's got a stumble in her pocket too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna get you 5d8.
Yeah.
5d8 of brawl, which is better than my 4 die 8 of brawl coming at you. Oh yeah, she's gonna go first because it is her activation, and here is her attack. She got a 5.
Okay.
Ugh, that wasn't good. Okay. So she won't try to block. And you got a 6 and a 7. So I'm going to take 2 hits. You're going to take 1 hit. Do you want to play that stumble on me now, or?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move X inches. So X is 1 inch in a random direction. Off this way.
Excellent.
So that did create some separation.
Awesome.
Now we'll go ahead and roll our health checks. I got to do a 2 dice health check. You got to do a 1 dice. She is fine. Roz is
Fine.
fine.
Hand me the stumble, please.
Fine. Stumble is used. Okay. So the next character that's going to activate is El Mukitan.
And I'd play your danger on him now.
Do you want to play danger on my mook?
Yep, yep.
Give me a random peril.
16. Oh, 1.
I can do that. 1 with finesse or cunning. I can do that all day long. Watch this. Boom. Bam.
Nailed it.
There it is. Okay, I failed it. Do my health check.
Bye-bye.
Failed that as well, and my mook
Nice.
is
I think that was worth burning all those cards in one turn.
I think
darn
so.
it.
That
Okay.
worked out. He didn't get any plot points.
I
so.
didn't. I didn't
Yeah.
even get to.
That's
yeah.
pretty-
Okay. And then that's going to end the turn with plot points moving. So let's roll for those.
Okay.
We'll start with the one that's under Lobster's feet. 8 inches
dang.
away.
No.
8 inches.
Man,
The
that's
ladies
rough.
were not interested in what Lobster was selling. And it's way over here at the edge of the table.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get a good bounce on something else.
Yeah, yeah. Let's roll for that one, the other one there. 4 inches towards Roz.
Nice.
Lobster's not going to have a single plot point anywhere near him.
No. We still have that one by the penguin.
All right, penguin.
Yes.
8 inches. Wow, that's actually a good bounce for
told you.
him. Let's see. So 6, 7, 8. So that's going to put it right there, and that's going to be in range of the lobster. I only have one more. Crocagator moves 1 inch back into the crocagator.
Sure.
Okay, crocagator got that.
And we get
So they moved, and then we get 2 new ones. 2 more mookies. 3 inches off that away, so that's a good spot for him, and 2 inches that way. Yep. So 3 inches this way, and 2 inches this away. Okay, there they are.
maybe
My lovely mookies.
Hellboy can.
I don't know. We'll see. I think he's doomed now.
You're doomed.
I don't think there's any way he's going to be able
All
to
right, I
get
pulled a
another
bullet,
plot
so
point.
it's cards. So Jeremy got a misfortune.
Oh, darn it.
Ah, nice.
And you got a danger.
Danger! All right. All right, Jeremy, we're starting turn number
No, I pulled it.
3. Turn number 3 of a 6-turn scenario. He's only got 1 plot point so far. Time is slipping through his grasp. There's no way he's going to be able to get another one.
Let's put Roz on that plot point and go for it.
All right, Roz.
I like it.
She is not wanted because... Oh, she is wanted! She is wanted.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so is... Yeah, because she brawled.
Forgot about that.
And both
Dang
of
it.
them. Both of them are wanted.
All right.
Give the lady apparel. Give the lady
One with
apparel.
finesse.
One with finesse. That's not her sweet spot. She only has 2 dice, 6 in finesse. You're going to have to get one of these.
Okay.
Come on.
Mook it. There you go. 1.
Got it.
No. Okay. All right. So you got
Nice.
past the peril. So now we're going to get another serpent
No,
dancer.
that was for activating.
Oh, that was for activating. Then she moves over to the plot point.
Mhm.
Boop.
Next
And
one
she's
is
going to try the plot point. So here is another peril.
one with might.
One with might. Okay, she's got might. She's got 3 die 8 in might. You could even... I don't know that it's a good idea. I'm just making sure you know. You could discard a card to give her an extra dice of might.
You only
I
need
think
one.
I'm gonna.
You have 3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it.
Playing it fast and loose.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Only need one of these. Oh,
Got it.
dang it. All right.
Don't say dang it like that.
All right, let's see if we can get another serpent dancer out there. Come on, babe. You can do it. Pick out the serpent dancer. Who's the lucky lady? Find the lucky lady. Yes!
God bless.
Yes!
Ah.
Okay, lucky
I wanna rip that card up so bad.
Lucky lady. Lucky lady comes out.
God dang.
Well, another serpent dancer
Poor Roz.
pops out, and
Well-
that plot point rolls off a d8 inches. Let's see where it goes.
If it was
4
easy, it wouldn't
inches.
be fun, I guess.
I know. 4 inches
I
off
guess.
this way. So those got 2 plot points just hanging out over there together. Interesting. Okay. All right. A fight does not occur right now, but that is the end of her activation. Now, the only character that has...
No, we have Hellboy and Lobster.
You have Hellboy and the Lobster.
Hellboy's close to a plot point, right?
He is not.
No, he's close to
not.
a baddie, but not a plot point.
Well,
That
then
is-
let's-
His nearest plot points were like way over there.
Yeah.
Or he could come off over in this direction. I don't know where he wants to go.
Let's start with Lobster, and can he get to one of those plot points?
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get another plot point real quick.
Okay. 6-inch move. Now, I don't see any reason not... Gosh, I don't know. If you go for the one that's nearest, that's kind of like furthest away from you, then you actually create a bit of a barrier for the cultists. They'll run into him instead of going around him.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me.
Okay. So he'll take a peril as soon as he activates, though, because he is...
All right.
2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. He has 3 die 10 in finesse. Don't see any other cards to play.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So he can continue his activation.
So he's going to go for that plot
do
point.
that 6-inch move and get up on top of that one. Okay.
Now his plot point for the peril.
The peril.
Peril for the plot point.
Yep, yep.
1 with finesse.
1 with finesse. He only has 3 die 10. I don't know if he's going to be able to make that.
Got it.
Okay, got that. And now we're going to draw a yellow card. Guess what's still in here, boys and girls? It's a trap is still sitting here waiting for him. And that's where all the serpent dancers seem to be, is over there. I mean, you got 6 cards here. There's no reason that she would continue to draw It's a Trap, is there? Unless I said it right where I knew she was going to draw. Why are you knocking my stuff off the table? Okay, it is not It's a Trap.
It's 2 successes with cunning.
Oh
my gosh,
so
I almost drew that one too.
Okay, 2 successes with cunning. That is his weak spot. He only has 2 die 8 in cunning. Let's see if he can make it. I don't see any cards that are going to help. I don't see anything else over there. He's got to roll 2 successes with cunning.
No.
And he does not. He gets 1. All right, that one will be a long action. Capable of being a long action, I should say. So that is actually the uncontrolled plot point. It is not picked up yet, so that's the one that they will move into contact with.
Yep.
Hellboy. I think I might play some cards when Hellboy activates. Yeah, I think so. Nah, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna play anything when Hellboy activates.
How far is he from the closest plot point to him?
He is about 10 inches or more. He is from the nearest plot point. He is 11 inches from the nearest plot point. So he can move 6 inches this turn and then go for it next turn, except this fellow right here. Oh, he's over 6 inches, so he will not make it to that plot point. Oh, he'll move to the nearest. He'll be short of that one too. So he'll come up about 1 inch short of this plot point. So you could actually get to it before he does without running.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I want to keep at least one character out of like fighting as long as I can.
All right, so he can get a 6-inch move as he's heading off towards the Crocagator. All right, and does that end all of your characters? That's your last character to activate? So now we start with
who's engaged.
Yeah, we start with the nearest characters. We're playing them as straight NPCs. So this is, so you start with the nearest, the NPC that's nearest to a player character. All right, so when she activates, there will be a fight. Neither of them have been in a fight yet, right? She just appeared. So yeah, they've neither have been in a fight. She's going to be rolling 4 die 8 against you.
I'm going to sidestep and dodge.
Oh, going for the dodge move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice in dodge?
Yeah, with the sidestep, yeah.
Yeah, with the sidestep, that'll get you up to 5 dice. That's not going to be enough. There's no way. You're not going to be able to dodge what I got. Here comes the big dice. A 7. I got a 7. Can you get a 7, Bessie? Let's see it. A 7. No! Ah! Coming up short. Roz will not get away. She'll take 1 hit. Have to roll a 1 dice health check. No. And she fails it. Roz is bloodied. Roz is bloodied. Oh, dear. Roz is bloodied.
This is going... It's fine. We're
fine. We're fine.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
The next one activates, And she's gonna get a. She's gonna.
Yeah, she does get a peril because she was in a fight.
Yeah.
And it is 2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. 2 with finesse or cunning. They have 3 die 8 in finesse. Okay, so she could do that. 3 die 8 in finesse. Got my 2 successes, so she passes it. She will move into contact with the lobster.
Okay.
I better double check the distance. It is under 3 inches, so he won't get a chance to shoot as she comes in on him. But his brawl is still 4 die 8. I'm sorry, 4 die 10. Or you could try to dodge her with 2 die 4, I think, is what he has.
That doesn't seem correct.
I'm a fighter.
Okay, so 4 die 10 from Mr. Brawlerson. And the Serpent Dancer is rolling 4 die 8. So here is her attack. 2 7s. That's more than he's going to be able to handle. She's got...
Probably.
We'll see. Oh, he's got combat sense.
Yep.
He's actually going to have control of the blocking here.
Yep.
Okay.
An 8 and a 4.
An 8. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could block one of those, and both of you will take 1 hit. I don't know. How do you feel like you want to play it?
That's what I want to do.
Block it and each take 1.
Okay, all right. So you can knock out one of those and both take a hit. She'll take a D8 hit, or have to roll a D8. She passed. Oh yes, here we go. Right here. This is where the damage is done. And that's damage on the lobster.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna dip him in butter sauce.
Hey Dave, where are your famous bad dice rolls?
What's going on here? I got Bessie. I got Bessie helping me. I got Bessie. I got the Bessie here. Is that?
You still have your...
I still have
You
others.
still have 2 guys.
Okay, so this one will move 6 inches towards the nearest plot point. That'll get him about right there.
And then the
He's
guy
still
in the middle.
an inch short.
It was going so well.
I know.
I don't know why it's not going well.
I think this guy's nearest to this one over here.
Yep.
And he's going to come
Behind
up
the
an
camel?
inch short as well. You see how they're piling up, boys and girls? Do you see how they're starting to pile up? Because now I get 2 more. 2 more. And the chaos is unleashed.
Oh, and the plot points move.
Oh, and the plot points move. Okay, I have 3 plot points in play, right? 1, 2, 3. Do I have 3 in play?
1, 2, 3. This guy's 1, 2.
What is this for?
He went 8 inches back this way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll roll for that one first since I'm sitting here. 5 inches off towards the truck. Now out here, this is for the one that you're not sitting on. 5 inches off this way. And the one that you are sitting on, 4 inches towards the camels. So he goes over here to the camels.
Hey Bessie, I think you'll be doing better if you roll the pink dice.
Oh,
right.
sweet. Calling an audible. That one. I have 1 left over here. 6 inches off towards the edge of the table. Oh, that's going to move out of range of everybody over here. It's going to move off. No, you're still going to be in range, I think. I'm going to move this so I can get an accurate read on my measure it. Okay, you are still within 6. He is not. All right. Did you see where that's placed? It came back behind the stall there.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Oh man, this is rough.
And,
recovery checks.
And 2 new ones. Your bet. You're exactly right. Recovery.
I got him right where I want him.
I know. You got him. Who are you rolling for, Bessie?
Lobster.
Lobster.
No.
Oh.
Roz.
No.
Okay.
Oh, the pink dice. The pink dice. Oh,
they need to warm up. It's okay. They'll warm up.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at now? That's going to end the turn.
2 new ones.
2 new ones. 2 new ones from Mr. Topham Hat. One is sitting right on top of the plot point.
What do you mean?
2 inches. 2 inches from Mr. Topham Hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only saw the one, so
he's right on top of the plot point.
Now
he will not actually pick it up until he ends his activation on it, and the other one's 1 inch the other way from Mr. Topham Hat. Oh, the chaos is ensuing. We're starting turn number 4.
Cards.
Starting turn number 4. The plot point that you have a success on is currently underneath a cultist sitting right there.
Stinks. All right, Jeremy, your card is the I'm all right.
I'm all right.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Dave got a trip up.
Ooh. Well.
Well, we have a misfortune, so don't get too.
I'm getting
uppity.
very too uppity. I'm getting as uppity could be, lady. All right, what are you gonna do, Jeremy?
Is Hellboy close to a plot point?
He is.
He's actually within 6 inches to go get it. Is that who you're gonna activate?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna play some cards, or at least one card. I'm gonna start off. Let me think about which one I want to start with. I think I'm gonna start with a little card that I like to call
Distraction.
A little card that I like to call Trip Up. I'm gonna play Trip Up on you. I'm gonna ask you not to move over 3.
No, yeah, I'm playing Misfortune.
Okay, all right. Misfortune.
You knew I was gonna burn that.
So now
he plays his Misfortune.
I know exactly what you got.
So now I'm gonna play Distraction on him.
Yeah.
So you have a -1 to your might, finesse, and cunning for the remainder of this activation.
That's dirty.
And now I'm gonna play a little card that I like to call Danger, and I'm gonna give you a random peril.
And it is.
Let's see that random peril.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might.
I normally have 4 die 8, so I have 3 die 8.
Correct.
Okay.
3 die 8, and you only need to get. Hold on.
Oh, and Hellboy has the X.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Is that once per turn, or is that any time?
Once during the scenario.
Once during the scenario.
Yeah,
okay.
1 use, and then it's gone. All right, I'm going to let it go. Let's see it.
Okay.
You only need 2 successes. You got 4 die 10.
Got it.
And you got it. So you made it past the peril. And now you can continue your activation. Are you going to go grab that plot point?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. You are on the plot point, sir.
And his peril is?
Now he gets another peril.
3 with brawl, might, or finesse.
3 with brawl, might, or finesse. He has 4 die 8.
Even with the distraction?
Sorry. 3 die 8. 3 die 8. And then after you roll, you can maybe use the reward if you need to.
Okay.
All right, let's see it. Let's see if we can get all 3 of these. This is the peril.
Got him.
Oh my gosh. She
Nice.
gets all 3 successes. She's past the peril.
Crap.
But you know what I have waiting for you? Pick the lady. Pick the lady. Where's the lady? Where's the lady here? Where's the lady? Where's the lady? Here we go. Here we go. Right there. Right there.
Yes.
Dang it.
2 successes with might, so another 3. Because I'm still distracted.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Yes.
And she gets that as well. Doggone it. Okay.
Beautiful purple dice.
All right.
There you go.
And what the reward is for that card is that you get a +1 bonus to the next challenge that Hellboy rolls for.
Awesome.
You just get an automatic +1 bonus to the next challenge that he rolls for. And that is another plot point added to Hellboy. So he's going around and gobbling up
on Lobster.
the Hellboys. That one is gone. The yellow dot is gone. These are not no drops, so he could actually drop them if he gets injured enough. All right. And then you have two characters that are engaged.
Yep.
You have Roz and you have the Lobster.
Oh,
Let's start with. Oh.
Just that. Because they fought, the other dancer has a black dot too. Not that it matters right this second, but.
Correct.
When she activates.
Thank you for reminding
me. Good catch. Yep. Let me cheat
I'm gonna activate. In a while, lady.
I'm gonna activate Roz.
Okay. As soon as Roz activates, she gets a peril.
One with cunning.
One with cunning. Now, no, not sure if I want to go down this rabbit hole or not. Technically, you are allowed to dodge that peril if you wanted to. Dodging will always end your activation, but you could choose to dodge this peril, and if you succeed, then you can move back 1 inch, but that will end her activation.
That's what I want to do because I was planning on dodging the brawl anyway.
Correct.
So I think, that's what I want to do. Thanks for reminding me I can do that.
Okay. So.
What's her dodge?
4 die 8.
Okay.
Gonna roll.
Oh, she's hurt. 4 die 6.
4 die 6. 4 die 6. Gotta get one of these.
Got it.
No. Okay. Got one. All right. So she can back away.
Up.
Boop.
Okay. Excellent.
So that puts her an inch away.
Good.
Now the last character.
I think that Serpent Dancer is actually 6 inches from a plot point, so I don't think she'll be able to.
Oh, you're right. She won't actually move towards Roz. She would actually move towards an uncontrolled plot point. You're right. Yep. Thank you for remembering that. Unless, except that Roz is in a straight line to that uncontrolled plot point.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess he's on top
the order,
of it, so.
the order that technically right now it's not controlled. It's that plot point.
Well, yeah, I just meant if he's.
I think if he activates first, then it probably will be. But anyway, let's just go to the Lobster. Lobster's the last character you have to activate. As soon as he activates, he's going to get a peril. Let me think if I have a card to play. I do not, so I'm going to go ahead and let you draw.
2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning. 3 die 10 is what you have.
So 3 die 8.
3 die 8, and he's got to get 2 of these. This is for the peril. No, take your 2 hits,
do you want to play
lady.
I'm All Right?
You want to play I'm All Right, or do you want to take your 2 hits?
I'm going to play I'm All Right.
Okay, you did not take 2 hits, or you took your 2 hits and then you scoffed at it.
Not here.
Now the fight is on.
Yep.
Lobster only has. There's really no reason for him to try to dodge, other than it would allow him to disengage. But he only has 2 die 8 in dodging, or he can brawl with 4 die 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight.
Muscles of steel or anything, right?
4 die 8. No, he does not. He has combat sense.
Okay.
All right. 4 die 8 versus 4 die 8. She's gonna carve him a new one. You got 2 7s.
I thought it was just one.
2 7s. Look at this though. Bam. Look at that. 5 successes.
2 6s and a 4.
2 6s and a 4. So you could block both of mine or 2 of mine
and
still take 2 hits.
Take one hit. Oh my God.
Math is hard. How do you want to play that? How risky are you willing to play this, man? This is tough.
And he's already hurt too.
He is already hurt.
I think I'm going to block him.
Yep.
Okay. Gonna block them both. Gonna have to roll a 1 dice health check. 1 dice health check.
Oh, God.
And he's injured again.
You bet. Ooh. Oh, I don't like you sometimes. You're a dirty dog.
Those
are my babies. What are you doing?
All right. That's all his characters.
Yeah,
so now
you
the baddies go.
Well, you got somebody engaged.
I do have somebody engaged, so that character will activate first.
And she gets the peril?
She does get a peril.
1 with might.
She can do that. She's got 2 die 8 in might.
She's got nothing.
2 die 8 in might. I'm going to use my focus. No, I'm not. All right, I'm going to roll it. 2 die 8.
No.
And got it. Okay, so she passes the peril, so now the fight starts. She's rolling 3 die 8 to attack him. He can fight back with 3 die 8 or dodge with 2 die 8.
Nope.
There's no real reason. The only reason for him to dodge is that he would be able to disengage.
I'm going to fight.
Okay, so 3 die 6. Oh my gosh, this is the end of the lobster right here. I'm going to crack him open, dip him in butter. All right, 3 die 8 coming at him.
They've been in a fight. Did you already?
That's what takes her down to 3 die 8.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep. A6.
All right.
I got A6. All right, let's see what you got. 2 5, so will not be able to block. That means you're going to take a 1 dice health check, and she will take a 2 dice health check. What is it?
I'll let you go.
Okay. Passed it. Oh, did not. So she's injured.
She's got a boo-boo.
Oh, the lobster is down. Lobster.
Why do you do that?
Is down.
You're a dirty son of a biscuit.
Lobster is down.
Hellboy is carrying this team on his back.
Hellboy is gonna win it for the home team. You know what though? He has done a really good job of stopping them from getting the plot points off the table.
Oh, Lobster.
Except
I'm so sorry.
Except right now,
It's
right?
okay.
It's
This
time
is
for
great.
the baddies to activate, or to continue activating. So that one.
You should do the one that's on the plot point.
No, I should do the one that's nearest to a player character. That's how it's done. And it will activate, and it will move 6 inches towards an uncontrolled plot point, which would be that one over there.
Yeah.
So, she'll take a peril.
Oh, yeah. 2 with might or finesse.
Can't
do it.
She has 3 die 8. She can do that. Easy
Can't do
peasy,
it.
bam. Look at that.
Failed it. Take your 2 hits, pal.
Whatever.
Did you want to use your uncanny for that?
Nah.
Okay.
So she'll take her hit.
I mean, she can't move.
Well,
Right?
it means that she cannot move. Next one that'll activate is this one here. He'll activate.
That plot point's right there in front of him.
Yeah. So he'll move over and pick up that one. So that one is now picked up. Now they do not draw reward cards. They just pick up the plot point marker. And then the other one that was standing there will move over here and pick up that one.
Dang. All right. So that means there's only one plot point that's left?
Yeah.
That's uncontrolled.
Yes. There's only one uncontrolled plot point on the table, so this guy will move 6 inches that way. She activated already?
Yes, because they fought, and that put him down.
Okay.
She failed.
Do I have anybody else left that hasn't activated?
Crocagator.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So he'll start heading off towards the uncontrolled plot point.
They are clumping.
All right. It's going to come down to whether or not we can get the lobster up here.
All right, Lobster.
Time to get up. Can Lobster Johnson get up?
Quit lollygagging. No.
No.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Lobster
I'm so sorry.
Gone.
Oh my God.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, Roz. Yes.
Roz shakes hers.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh boy. Your guys.
Then
both
I
your
have
serpent
2
dancers.
serpent dancers. This is for this one.
No.
She remains injured. For the other one.
No. Yes.
She remains injured. Stop doing that.
Cards.
Two new ones. Two new mooks. 3 inches this away, so he's on the other side over here.
4 inches.
4 inches this away, so he's out here.
Does that long action still count?
It does still count.
Okay.
No, it has been completed, so this is gone.
Okay.
No, it hasn't been completed. Oh, I don't know. That's a weird one.
Okay, cards. Jeremy, you got a breakaway?
It's been picked up, so yeah, it's done.
Okay, all right. And then you got a steady aim.
Okay, Jeremy got a breakaway. That's interesting. Steady aim. Okay. And we're starting turn 5. Gosh, this is a rough one.
Can Roz run further?
Roz could try to run. Like, she could run, like, all the way. She could try to run. The problem, I guess, would be that, like, she could come around behind here and run back here. Oh, did we not move the uncontrolled plot point?
Oh, we did not.
Okay, the plot point moves back into the corner of the table.
Nice, of course.
So, moves even further away from everybody.
Okay, all right.
Way off into the corner of the table. So she can't even reach it by running, but she could run 12 inches towards it if she takes a peril. She would actually take
2 because...
Oh, no, because the entire table is perilous for her, so she can't move over 6 inches.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. So the best she could do is move 6 inches towards it, or she could try... Yeah, she's in a really tough spot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you can't ignore those.
Right.
Even though there's a plot point. I feel like that should be a thing.
Well, it's not.
I mean, a special rule.
Yeah. Maybe. All right, so if Roz activates, she's going to have to take a peril. If Hellboy activates, he does not get a peril. And he actually could try to run. I don't know. What do you think you want to do here?
I'm going to attempt to run Hellboy towards the closest plot point.
Okay, which is clear on the other side of the table.
Well, couldn't he try and fight one of those guys, though?
Well, there's a cultist, like, on a plot point, right? I can't get to him this turn, can I?
No.
Okay.
No. And it looks like he's on this side, so it looks like he'll try to move off that side of the table.
Well, then, let's do what Bessie suggested. Let's go punch a cultist.
Just find a cultist to punch?
Yeah.
Well, regardless, it's going to take a run move to get there, so he will get a peril as soon as he tries to run. So give the man a peril.
Okay,
give the boy a peril.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse. 4 die 8.
Because we are no longer distracted. Yep. Oh my god.
Why are you throwing dice at me? Need 2?
Got him.
Got it. Okay, so a 12-inch run towards somebody. Towards these guys or towards these guys? Towards the nearest cultist? It's going to come up a little short.
It is going to come up a little short.
And that's the nearest guy, right? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So you're going to end up like an inch away from him. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's get him up there in the fight. We've only got a couple of rounds left.
Yep. Now that there is still an uncontrolled plot point.
Yep.
All right, as soon as Roz activates, she's going to get a peril.
I have a question. If they already have as soon as the NPCs get a plot point, their only goal is to just get off, right? Not get any others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. 1 with might for Roz.
Okay, well, she has 4 die.
4 die what?
3 die 8.
3
die 8.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to dodge it. I think 3 die 8, yeah, pretty good odds of getting a 1 die 8. I don't know.
I'm comfortable with that.
Playing it fast and loose.
Yeah.
Maybe. Got it.
Oh, just
barely.
Okay. So she passed her peril for being a nuisance at the carnival, What is she going to do now? Is she going to take off trying to run for the... Oh, she can't. She cannot run because the entire table is perilous to her. She could move 6 inches towards...
Or just fight one of the serpent dancers.
That are already injured?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to move to the serpent dancer that would be to her left, I guess, by the cop.
I think we'll have to go with the nearest
one. Is the other one closest? Yeah, I'm sorry. I forget that. I forget that all the time.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
So we're going to have to take out, if we want to bite somebody, we got to do whoever's closest. So
yeah, let's do that.
4 die 8 against her 4 die 8. So she's got 4 die 8 fighting back.
Oh, can I burn breakaway to add a brawl die?
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yes, you can.
A 7, a 6, a 5, and a 4.
That ain't nothing. Watch this.
It's
two sixes. How do you play that?
You can block 2 and give 2.
Yeah, let's block 2, give 2.
Okay, you blocked both of mine. I'll have to. I can pass that. That ain't nothing. Watch this. Boom.
No.
Okay, she's down.
Excellent. And that's everybody. It's your turn.
That's all. So now the baddies start activating.
Can he get up? Are they moving 6 inches?
They're moving. Yeah, they can only move 6 inches. So this one will start moving towards this table edge now. This one will start moving towards that.
You think so?
I don't know. He may move towards the same table edge.
I thought he'd moved to the same table edge.
Let's just check it. We'll check it. About 16. Yeah. It's the same either way, so I'm going to move him towards this side.
Less terrain.
Less stuff in the way. All right, so he does his 6-inch move.
And then everybody else is just going to come towards this one.
They haven't fought, have they? They're not having
no,
to take
they have
barrels.
not.
Okay.
The only one that has 2 is the serpent dancer.
What are you asking me? What are you saying?
She'll have to take a...
Oh, okay.
None of the mooks.
Well, let's go ahead and do her then. We'll activate her, and she'll have to take a peril when she activates.
2 with finesse or cunning.
3 die 8 in finesse.
Nope, she's hurt.
3 die 6 in finesse. 2 is what I got. So she will continue her move. So they are moving to get the last uncontrolled plot point. So she's going to move off this way. Are we on camera?
Yes.
So these 3 have moved. This guy is going to move as well. He'll move off that way towards her. He'll move off that way towards her. He'll move off that way towards her. He'll move off that way towards plot point. And that's all of them, correct?
I believe so. Because there's nobody on that side. Everybody's clumped here.
And here is for
2 more
recovery checks.
Oh, recoveries. Okay.
Here is for the cultist that's down.
No.
Oh, she's back up. Here's for the cultist that's over here by the fence. She remains injured.
Excellent.
But that one does stand up and will re-engage with Roz.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they were. Okay.
Touching. So that's last turn. That's all the recovery checks. 2 new ones appear. 1 inch this way. Yep. And 3 inches that way. Okay. I think they're pretty irrelevant. So I think the only last thing to do is to move that thing, and it'll move another inch towards the corner of the table.
And I don't think anybody can get that one.
I don't think anybody's going to get to it, and that will pretty much be the end of the game. I think that's going to be the end. Because I don't think that there's anything that can happen that will change what the outcome is going to be, right? Can anybody get to him or to him? No, not really. Hellboy was going to rush anybody. He has plenty of targets in front of him. He's got meat shields protecting him and him. Too far away anyway. Roz isn't going to be able to stop these guys either. Nobody's going to be able to get this last plot point. I think that's game. I think that's would be the end of it. So with getting 2, that's kind of like a minor victory for this scenario. It is good that he got 2. In this particular scenario, at the end of it, you would draw 2 of the reward cards.
And help you get experience.
And looking for that experience card, and that's what would determine whether or not you actually came out of it with a relic. Basically meaning that either the boss or the musclehead, the carnival strongman that you rescued, had the relic on them and then pass it over to you. So you draw 2 cards.
Contacts. Gear.
Okay, so in that example, they would not have found the relic there. So a tough scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I think even with having the mooks at level 1, it still becomes
a pile up.
A huge pile up, And I think Jeremy played it really, really well. I think he played it, smart. I think he was pretty aggressive.
My unfortunate die rolls.
I know.
Definitely dampened.
Yep.
That was super fun.
Good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Boys and girls, if you haven't already, please take a moment right now and hit the like button. That's important to us. It really does help us out, so we appreciate your support. If you're not a subscriber,
you ought to be.
You ought to be. Get subscribed to our silly little channel and be sure to catch our live games every Sunday morning, and then we do a lot of fun little videos throughout the week as well.
And a Thursday live.
Oh yes, and our Thursday live video as well. So I think overall I'm happy with how this turned out. It was able to capture 2. It was right on the cusp of where a third one could have really paid off, but the die rolls were just.
Everybody has an off day. It was perfectly average.
Perfectly average rolls. Perfectly average rolls. I think if we went back and did the calculations, it would be somewhere around an average die roll of 2.3.
Hey, I had a lot of good ones in there too.
For the baddies.
I didn't roll for the baddies. I had several big ones with my purples.
Poor Lobster Johnson getting KO'd.
That was the only real turning point. I mean, everything else went pretty well. If I could have kept him for another round, that might have helped out quite a bit.
Yep. That was a rough one. And that's where, and I think you used the I'm all right when in a good way. You also could have just held on to it until that last moment, until that recovery check.
Yeah.
You could have taken the chance and say, well, if I fail this one, I go down. But if I avoid going down, it really is. Pulp Alley is a game of risk and reward. You have to, if you're willing to risk the biscuit, then you get a little bit of more butter at the end.
Sometimes.
I think that's the only decision I would have changed. Honestly, I think I was happy with the way it went. That's the one thing I think I might have done differently.
Maybe held on to the I'm all right.
But I got nervous when you got those hits on me, and so I just burned it.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
It is tough. It is really tough. And it's just how the dice land. And I think you made a lot of really, really good choices, during the scenario. This is a chaotic scenario.
It really is.
There is a lot of crazy
especially
going on.
Especially because if the trap goes back in.
Right.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Really rough.
I like that the plot points move, because I think the game could get a little static if they didn't move. And
Correct.
I really liked that element.
Correct.
It made it more difficult, but it was a lot more fun, I believe, for that reason.
Yeah. The first time we played this, we didn't have the plot points move, and that was one thing that I went back and altered to say, you know what, I think it'll be more fun. It'll up that kind of craziness, that chaos aspect, if we have the plot points moving around the table and trying to basically get away. Because who knows, once, you throw that in there, and even if you're standing on a plot point at one turn, it could be off over here on another turn, and it makes it pretty fun. Yep, pretty good stuff. Anywho, I guess that's for the end for today. Yeah. Jeremy, hang out with us for just a little bit, and we'll chat after we click this. Bessie, play us out of here. Bessie. Jeremy. Woohoo! And that's it. Thank you so much, brother. Awesome.